I am going discussing talking about our Indian constitutions. So let's start. Before I start it, I would say this is the discussions. You can say in this lecture, what are you studying? What are you studying? I am discussing one topic I take one topic I take for example this topic name, the Indian Constitution. This is our topic and I am discussing on about it, and if you are listening and in your opinion you give your answer, you can write answer about related to this. Okay, so let's see about the Indian constitutions. One word we will discuss to clarify. One word. Okay, one by one word. So first word is first word is coming constitution. Before now Indian constitutions, so before we know about the constitution. Okay, uh, one second. According to you, what is meaning of constitutions? According to you, can you tell me about this word? About this word, can you define about this word? Can you discuss? No. If yes, then okay. But here are given. You are saying here are given in book language. But sometimes we need book language, but not every time. Okay. Now in your mind would become question. Okay. Sometimes sometimes we use book language, but every time what do you use? Okay, what will you use every time? So answer is for every time in your opinion, in your own words. Okay, because it's important. When you write in your words, then you will remember for long time. So this is only book language, and we are discussing about also book language, but we also discussing your own opinion. Okay, through your opinion. I'll complete after this, after it. Okay, after that complete we will give your opinion. Okay, related about this constitutions, Indian constitutions. Why does a country need a constitutions? Here are also given question. You can make a constitution. You can make a question. How? What is constitution? Simple question. Okay. What do you understand? Two sentence meaning each one. Okay. Constitution. What do you mean by understand constitutions? What is this? What is this? This is what is. So let's see a constitutions any country of any country, a constitution of any country, no matter. Okay, no matter personal, any country, no matter. Because we are only discussing about one word, the constitutions. Not we are discussing about Indian constitutions. Okay, after this we will discuss about Indian constitution. Constitutions, a constitution is a set of written rules. Because written rules can survive for long time. Okay, can survive for long time. So here we need written rules. Okay, if that are rules, then okay, but in written form will be then perfect way. Okay, will be perfect. Written rules, written rules that determine the relationship between the people and the government in any country. In any country, it say it Constitution tells us. Uh, I am in every country. Constitution say I am in every country and maybe or okay. And Constitution says tells us I made a set of written rules. I made a set of written rules that I determine means the Constitution I determine between I recognize between I share between relationship public and government because constitutions who are the people who who does the people need government and people because you can imagine suppose that any in our country make a government if that government have authority, many authorities unlimited, then in that time, when any government, when any person make government, then I am saying only imagine, okay, only imagine. In our country, make a government, and that government have many authorities, many powers, many authorities. We can say there are unlimited powers, okay, unlimited authorities in our country. Then what can we do? What then in that time what can we do? Nothing because government have unlimited authorities. Government have unlimited powers. So not should unlimited power. Government not should unlimited power. Decide who it decides. Constitution decides. Okay. It's set of written rules and in my words I would say constitutions can be in a written form and also no in a written form or unwritten form. Okay, one. Suppose our country has a democracy government and if we talk about written and unwritten, our constitution has written in a written form. Okay, our Indian constitution it has in written form. Okay, that determines means you can say that that tells that say the relationship between the people and the government in any country. Okay, the Constitution of India. Now we are talking about the Constitution of India because we have seen about the Constitution. We saw about constitutions, and the next after this we are looking. You are saying what the Constitution of India. What it say? The Constitution of India is the Supreme Law of India. Okay, yeah. It was adopted by the Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly means when we talk about adopt of our Indian constitutions, then here are mentioned it was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India. Okay, this time was 1947. You can say just 1947 before and just 1947 after 47. After this, okay, after this time is 1947. The Constituent Assembly of India on 26 November 1949. 26 November 1949 was adopted. Constitution, our Indian Constitution was adopted on 26 November 1949. And just after this 1 month, our Indian Constitution was ineffective, became effective. Okay, became effective on January 26 January 1950. You can see here difference, not a difference. Only just after 1 month, our Indian Constitution became effective on 26 January 1950. It is the longest written national constitutions in the world, and uh, anyone you can ask, anyone persons you can ask in any country, also in any country, in the world, in the area of any world, in any country. Okay, you can ask about our Indian constitutions. That person, what can say? What can say? Person, that person will say, Indian constitutions is longest constitutions in the world. Okay, because in our Indian constitutions have many articles, are mentioned many articles, because according to need, okay, according to need. We can tell here our complete, it is the longest written here, national constitutions in the world, and we recognize biggest, longest Indian, our Indian constitutions. Celebrates, you can say celebrates. Why does a country need a constitutions in your mind? This question. Why does a country need a constitutions in any country? In any country, it tells the fundamental nature of the society. Where you live, if you live in society, then it tells nature of your society. Nature of fundamental nature of your society. If you live in society, means communities of people. Okay. Nature of the society, it tells fundamental. There are saying fundamental, basic. Okay. And next are to define the nature of the political system of the country. Yeah, because our territory, according to territory, Indian territory, to define the nature of the political system. But what are the definition of the political system? It tells us. Okay, in our Indian territory, about who are saying about political system, about political system. Okay, to define the nature of the political system, and in fact, what was in first sentence what was fundamental nature of the society, and in second is nature of the political system. Both is compulsory. What are doing, what happening, what is happening, what happened, what will be, what will happen, what will be. It tells us, you can say, it tells us. Okay, political system of the country, because I just you said, I just said within Indian territory. It tells us about the nature of the political system. Okay. Next are coming. It states a set of rules. Here also rules. Here also rules. It states a set of rules based on which people belonging to different religions and communities can peacefully coexist each other. Means you live in your society and other persons also live in your society. Then that religion of that person will be different compared to you. Okay, will be different. And in your society, many people lives, and many people's religion of many people's will be different in your society. But Christian race belonging to different religions and communities can peacefully coexist. Here is not exist, coexist. Okay, each other means each other peacefully. It's not violation. It's not a violation. Violates. Okay, it is not violate. It does not violate. It states a set of rules based on which people belonging to different religions. Because in our Indian, you already know, in our India, each are many you can say religions, are many languages. People speaks many languages. Many people speaks different languages in our Indian country. So, belonging to different religions and communities, it tells us these people can peacefully coexist with each other. Okay, with each other. Next are coming old democratic countries. Our India has a democracy country. All India countries are likely to have a constitution. Yeah, it is a in any country must be a constitutions. Okay, according to depend on country, depend on area. Okay, but must be a constitutions. All democratic countries have likely to have a constitutions. But here are mentioned about democratic. If in any in the world, if in some countries have democracy, then need a democratic constitution. Okay. So this word is important to study to clarify. Constitutions help to us from ourselves. Next sentence comes constitutions. Constitutions helps to save us from ourselves. Okay. So next are coming for the first time. It was first time. Indian National Congress made the demand for Constituent Assembly in 1934. At the time was 1934. In 1934, this party made the demand for Constituent Assembly, and according to by Constituent Assembly was adopted our Indian Constitution. Our Indian Constitution was adopted by this Assembly, Constituent Assembly of India. When was adopted? Here dated on 26 November 1949. Okay, 1949. So this was the first time this party made the demand for Constituent Assembly in 1932. And this date and this date you can see difference. Okay, between, because without Constituent Assembly is incomplete our Indian constitutions. You can say cannot be adopted without this Constituent Assembly. Okay. Next word is coming federalism. More than must be in any country. a country must be more than one level of government. But this we take an example of our Indian government. Means, here is the diagram. Here is the diagram. What it tells us? This is national. This is national government. Okay. This is national government. This is state government. And this what will be local government. Local government. And in this situation, 73 and 74. 73, what it is, what it should, what commands 73, yeah, about in rural areas. Okay, and 74 about urban areas. But till 1947, these are two levels. These are two levels why the discussions are mentioned in our Indian constitution, but this local government was not mentioned in our Indian constitution because of unneeded, unnecessary. But after sometimes was amendment of in our Indian constitutions, and as I said, about this status of village people, status of rural, status of urban areas, according to this two areas means 23 and 24th. What means rural areas and urban areas? So according to this point, after some times was amendment and are mentioned about local government. Okay, are mentioned about local government, and you can see at the present time we have three level of government. Okay, first is national government, second is state government, and third is local government. In short, we will see about it. The Indian constitutions. This was our topic, and this is our topic. First word is coming. Constitutions. These constitutions is a set of rules in a written form. A set of written rules that determine the relationship between the public and our government. Okay, it tells us what is the situation between public and government. What is happening between public and government? What happened between public and government? What will be happen? What will be public and government? So, who say constitutions tells us? Constitutions share with us. Okay. Next, the Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It was adopted by Constituent Assembly of India. That is on 26 November 1949. And after just 1 month, just after 1 month, it became effective. Means time date is what? Date is 26 January 1950. After just 1 month, it became effective. Okay, means our Indian constitutions. Okay, but adopted, when was adopted? On 26 November 1949. Okay, and also in the world, it is said in the world, it is said Indian Constitution is the longest written national constitution in the world. Okay. Next comes question. Question is what? Why does a country need a constitutions? Any country, maybe any country. Okay, can be any country. But why need? Why need a constitution in any country? It tells the fundamental nature of a society. Okay, because society, society in our country, society plays a crucial role in our country, in our development of India. So, this contribution tells the fundamental nature of the society. And second sentence is to define the nature of the political system. Means first define fundamental nature of a society, and second define nature of the political system. But condition is in within Indian territory. Okay, within Indian territory must be within Indian territory. Okay, and it tells nature of a political system within Indian territory of the country, means Indian territory. Okay. Next sentence is coming. It states a set of rules based on which people belonging to different religions. Because in our society, you see, even not our society, in our country, in any area, you will see many different many different religions people, different communities people. But this constitution tells these people can peacefully coexist with each other. Okay, in our Indian constitution are mentioned some articles about different religion and communities. Okay, you can if you are interested, if you are interested, then you can see, you can check out through internet, through your room. Okay, about article of different religions and communities. Then you can see. Next, we see our democratic countries are likely to have a constitution. These are saying any country, in any country have a democratic, there must be a constitution. Okay, this tells us. Suppose take an example, our Indian constitution of our Indian constitution. In our country has a democracy and also has a constitution and also has a written form, our Indian constitution. Okay. The Indian constitution plays to save us. If in any country has constitutions, then that constitution helps save yourself, save people from people's side. You can say itself. Okay. Constitutions helps us to save us from ourselves. From 40 time, it was the time around 1947. It was the first time the Indian Congress, the Indian National Congress, it was the party and it is the party, made the demand for the Constituent Assembly. Because here this word means there is coming assembly. Without if you think this Constituent Assembly will not be, then what will be? Then it was not adopted by this if this will not be there. Okay, there. So here I mentioned it was adopted because this was means Constituent Assembly. Okay. So through this, our Indian Constitution was adopted on 26 November 1940, and became effective on 26. We have already discussed about this, but here was coming word is Constituent Assembly. So send this word is here. Okay. And this is not only word, this is assembly. It's assembly. And assembly of India. Next word is coming. Next word is coming. Federalism. Do you know about federalism? What do you understand about federalism? Can you explain federalism about federalism? Here are mentioned in short sentence should be more than one level of government, and I told you about this diagram. Level of three level of government, but till here in our Indian in our country was two level government. First national government and the second state government. But third is where was third? After some times, as I say, status of village, status of rural areas and urban. Then after some times are mentioned about this local government. Okay, we will see in our next term, in next step, what will become, what will be. Okay, in the next term we will see. So move to further. In India, we have discussed about three levels of government. First level is national, state, and local. Here are mentioned. In India, in our India, we have a central government, state level government, and Panchayati Raj in every village. In every village. Because we have already discussed about this three organs, three level of governments. Okay, and next we will see three organs of government, three organs of union government. The Constitution guides and provides, both guides and also provides our Constitution. Let's see what guides and what provides. Authority guides and provides both, okay, to function to the states. Our state must be have authority, and you can say power, but limited. Okay, to function. Why? What for? To function for public, for development of your state. Okay. So, guides and provides authority to function to the states. What provides authority? What guides authority? What for? To function. Okay, what for? To function. Who does? Who do? Who will do? Our state. Who will do? Our state will do. Okay. Here you are completed the constitutions, our Indian constitutions guides and provides both. What? Authority. Provides authority, guides authority, but what for? To function. Which to function. Okay, I agree. And what for? To function. What for? Our state. In India, you are saying in our India, 28 states. So 28 states must be have authority to function. Okay, for public and for redevelopment. Okay, infrastructure you can say. In the case of our India, must be the state must be have authority to function for the public. Okay, Indian citizens are governed by the laws. Laws, any regulations? No. Here what is and okay. You can see image. You can see here. Indian citizens are governed by the laws, and the laws and regulations made by this levels of government. So also you can say we are governed by the our government. Okay, because the laws and the regulations who makes our government, level of government, state governments and union governments. These governments makes our laws and regulations for us, okay, for us, and in both you can say, okay, because this level of government makes rules and regulations. So we can say Indian citizens are governed by the our government, level of government. But this is necessary, compulsory regulations, also policies. Okay, because according to this, we can survive. We can easily survive in our present time. In our present time. Okay. So till here, we are clear. Are we clear? Indian citizens, we are I and you in our India who lives in any state, in any area, but Indian territory. Should be in Indian territory. Okay. Indian citizens are governed by the laws and regulations. Okay. Governed by the laws means you can say run by the laws and regulations, and laws and regulations need for us, for public. Okay. And next we will see about parliamentary system. This word you may have heard before when you go school, colleges and university. If you study in university, colleges, then this word sometimes you may have heard. But what is this? What is the system of parliamentary? So let's say parliamentary system is a type. Parliamentary system is a type of a democratic government, because India has a democracy government and parliament. So through this, we can say parliamentary system is a type of democratic government. If our country have a democracy government, then sure, sure will be, sure it will be in India. It will be in a democratic government, because of democracy government. According to this, it will be where this is, then this will be, okay. Hence system of parliament, where the executive means public workers, not public workers, executive, where the executive branch is supported by the majority of the legislature. Then I say majority of the legislature. In the multiple lectures we have discussed about majority of the legislature means MLAs. You can say members of legislative assembly have won. No, you can say have more than majority, more than seats. Have you can say members of legislative assembly must be majority. In your mind would be coming how many will be majority. Suppose this number 500. I said must be majority. Members of legislative assembly must be majority. But question raise how many will be majority? More than half. Means half will be half will be 250. So more than this number will be more than this number if any member of our legislative assembly will be shall be majority, then we can say member that person is member of legislative assembly. Okay, majority of legislature. Okay, who have more than half of majority of the legislature. Legislature we can say if in your mind, in your word, we are talking legislature, state legislature, because in each state, in okay, who have more than half of majority of the legislature. Legislature, we can say if in your mind, in your word, we are talking legislature, state legislature, because in each state, in each state has a state legislature. Okay. In India, Parliament consists of two houses. Now we will say. We will say deeply about this and also about this and about national and about state. So here I'm saying in India Parliament consists of two house means if suppose you have a house and in a house is two room. Same here in Indian example, in India, Parliament consists of two houses. Name of the first house is Council of States, means Rajya Sabha, and second name is the Lok Sabha, means House of the People. And you can remember through this word, states and people. Through this word, you can remember what can you remember? The members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the state legislature. Just here, I said you state legislature is what? Who is state legislature? Means in this state legislature comes members of legislative assembly. Okay, and I discuss about majority. If member of legislative assembly have more than half majority, then we can say that person is member of legislative assembly. Okay, state legislature. But carefully, Rajya Sabha in English, what we say? Council of States. This word can help to remember. Means are elected by member of this are elected by the state legislature. Means member of legislative assembly can elect Rajya Sabha, members of Rajya Sabha, members of states. Okay, members of council of states. And next, see about house of the people. And I said through this word you can remember, and this word can help in remember. Let's see why. First we saw, and next comes second. While the members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people. So what I said through this word, because if you know Council of States and House of the People, then can be easily understand. So then we can say, then how we can say elected by, who are elected by, who are elected by. So through these two words, people and state means state legislature, and people means directly elected by the peoples. Okay, and if comes states, then we can say are elected by the state legislature. Okay, that's it. Okay, so in short, we will see about the parliamentary systems. This is a type of a democratic government because in deeply understand, type of government has many, but we have selected, India have selected democratic government. Okay, so monarchy government, dictatorship government. These are types of government. Many it has government has many types of government, but we have selected only this government. Okay. So where the executive branch is supported by the majority of the supported by the majority, must be majority in we say council of the states and also house of the people. If point comes elected, okay, point come elected, then must be majority. You can say more than half of the legislature. In Indian Parliament consists of two houses, means include two houses. But first name, every house will be named. His name. Okay. First name is Council of States and second name is House of the People. And through these words we can understand and we can remember for a long time. But if state comes, then we can say are elected by member of Council of States are elected by state legislature. But if it comes people, then we can say member of the House of the People are elected by the directly elected by the people. Okay, in this case, as people participation. Okay, public participation. Next comes about the organs of our government. First is legislature, second is executive, and third is judiciary. These are three each organs of our country. Okay, are organs of our country. So one by one, we will say first is legislature. First organ is legislature. The legislature is the branch of government. Yeah, I just said these are three organs of our government. So here are saying branch of government. Okay, legislature is the branch of government that makes laws and policies. First one is to make laws and policies, and after to make policies and laws, we need implement. Then after that, applies, investigate, and we see we saw who makes laws and policy. But in next we will see who implements and who investigate and who apply. Next, in this definition of legislature, in India, the legislature is called the parliament. Also, is called parliament legislature. Okay, which consists of the president and two houses. Here also consists of the president and also two houses. about the process we have already discussed. But one is coming president. President without president cannot be assembly. Cannot be assembly. So compulsory of it's compulsory. It's compulsory. Without president cannot be assembly in parliament. Okay. We can say the president is one person, but two houses, council of the states and house of the people are comes of many people, but selected through are elected through state legislature, and in the case of members of the in the case of this house of the people are directly elected by the people through this elected, okay, state legislature and people. Then comes in two houses. Okay, next we will see we say about the executive. Okay, these are second. This is the second organ of our Indian government. The executive in India is the branch of the government. We are already clear. We are already clear because three organs. These are three organs of our government, and here are mentioned is the branch of our government that implements the laws and policies of the state. Okay, this branch, this person implements, and what question is who makes laws and policies, and who implements laws and policies. So about to this we discuss who makes legislature, members of legislature makes laws and policies. And second, executive, this person implements laws and policies. Okay. Who? Executive members of executive implements laws and policies. Judiciary, work of the judiciary is what? So let's see. Work of judiciary. Now remaining is applies, investigate. So judiciary, we confirm, we can say judiciary investigate, applies the laws and policies, interprets and applies the laws in the country. It consists of a hierarchy of courts headed by the Supreme Court of India. In short, we will see about this, and you can say we will see forever. You can say two markmen. Okay, no long sentences. No long sentences. That are main point. They have spoken. They will spoken. In India, we have the central government and state government and also local government. This it's important. We can say it's compulsory. Okay, it's compulsory for focus. We have three level government. First is central government, second is state government, and third is local government. The constitution both guides and provides authority. Authority guides and also provides to function to the states, because our state function for your public, for your state. Okay, for your state. Next comes Indian citizens are governed by the laws and regulations, and we have seen what also we can say We are governed by the level of government. But here are mentioned, Indian citizens are governed by the laws and the regulations. Okay, because the level of government decides laws and regulations. Okay, you can say three words. Makes, implements, and also investigate. Three members of these organs. Okay. So levels of governments, in the levels of governments includes includes okay through this made laws and regulations. So in other words, we can say we are governed by the level of governments. Okay, here are mentioned. Here are saying Indian citizens are governed by the laws and regulations, and there is need for all person for all citizens. But our judiciary decides this is right, reject violation, uh, will it be violation. So who decides the judiciary? Who investigates the judiciary? Okay, okay. That by these levels of government. Next we will see about the parliament. Parliament system is a type of a democratic government agriculture. If in our country have a democracy government, then will be a parliamentary system. Okay. Where the executive branch is supported by the majority of the legislature because members of legislative assembly have must be majority. Then we can say then that person can include in members of the legislative assembly. Therefore, so in short, I want to say only more than half of majority majority in legislature must be. Okay. In India, Parliament consists of two houses. First house name is Council of Presidents and second house name is House of the People and the members of the Council of Presidents are elected by the state legislature. Through this word we can learn. Okay, while the members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the means the PM, our PM. Okay. So in this context, we say directly elected by the people. So through these words means House of the People. Through this word we can learn. Okay. Already we have discussed about this. How we can remember. Okay. So next are coming what three organs. Three organs of our government: legislature, executive, and judiciary. In short, we will see legislature. What works of legislature is what makes the laws and policies. Work of legislature is it makes the laws and policies for the country. Yeah. Okay. Here are saying which consist of the president and two house. About two house we have discussed, but president is the main member. You can say is the main members of the parliament. Okay, executive, second organs of our Indian government. The executive in India is the branch. The executive in India is the branch of our government because this is organ of our Indian government. But work is implement. Work is implement. You can say executive implements the laws and policies. After this, judiciary works of judiciary investigates. You can say judiciary decides who is right, who is wrong. Okay. This is right, this will be wrong, this will be right. So decides judiciary and investigates. So after investigates applies if law is right for country for people, then judiciary decides it will be applies. Okay, applies. About this, that's it, and we will see in the next term of next. We will see. We are talking. The judiciary, about the executive, about legislative. So again, we will explain about legislative, executive, and judiciary. Works works of judiciary, of executive, and works of legislative. Each word, our word. In short, we will say in short, work of legislative makes policies and policies and laws. Makes who? Legislative makes policies and law. And after this, executive implements the laws and policies. And after that, our judiciary decides, investigates the laws and policies, and after investigates, after decides, applies. If judiciary says this is right for country, for people, then they will be applied. Okay. Here the judiciary is independent of the executive and the legislature, and is accountable to the Constitution of India. Yeah. Here are saying the judiciary means in short, you are sometimes you can think, you can decide. Can you explain in your words? Judiciary is independent. Judiciary independent is compulsory. Judiciary is compulsory, and judiciary is independent of the executive, yeah, and also of the legislative. Means you can say legislative cannot intervene in judiciary works. Okay. And executive cannot intervene in judiciary works. Okay. Here are this mentioned. Here are mentioned about it. What? Independent judiciary, and is accountable. Who? The judiciary is accountable to the Constitution of India. One point is found out from here. What? The judiciary is independent of what? Of the executive, of the legislative. These two organs cannot intervene in judiciary works. Okay. And is accountable, means the judiciary is accountable to the Constitution of India. Okay. Our Indian constitutions. Yeah. Next comes fundamental rights. Are basic rights. Yeah. What fundamental rights? Fundamental rights basic means 6 to 12th class. You have studied 6 to 12th class. That you can say 6 to 12th class is basic. Was basic 6 to 12th class. And here are saying fundamental rights is basic rights, means it's compulsory for every citizens. Okay. For every citizens, you can say this rights no one person can violate. Okay. Because, and you can say cannot amendment. No one person say cannot amendment. Only according to judiciary can be amendment of basic rights. Okay. And the fundamental rights are basic rights granted by the Constitution to its people. Yeah. Because for basic rights for people, and this granted by the Constitution to its people. This it's basic for people. This protects the people from the misuse. Here I am saying this protection means this basic rights protect the people from, if in your area is doing misuse of the powers of the state in your state, then you can complain, then you can write report. Okay, this protects who? These rights, the people. These basic rights protect the people from the misuse. If misuse of the powers of the state. Okay. In short, we will say fundamental rights are basic rights. Yeah. Also, we as known as basic rights, and these rights are granted by the Constitution, by the Indian Constitutions to means for people. People. Basic rights is for people. These protect means basic rights protect people from the misuse of the powers. If our state has misuse of the powers, then you can protest. Okay, you can express. You can movement. Okay. So next comes means basic rights. How many are basic rights? How many? Here are six. Here are six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And name are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, culture and education rights, right to constitutional remedies. And about this, we will explain one by one word. First comes basic right. First basic right is right to equality. About equality, related to equality means all persons are equal before the law. Yeah. This article tells no. This right tells us. This right provides us what all person are equally in our India in any area of the world. But here I saying all persons are equally. Okay, means all person will treated equally, equal before the law. Right, next comes right to freedom. Freedom related to freedom, about freedom. Because we need freedom, but in the sectors, what are the sectors? What are in the sectors? Right to freedom. This includes the right to freedom of speech. Sector is speech, means speaking. Expression. If you want to give a speech within public, then you can give. Okay, you can give expression, but not violence. But should not be violation. In this cases, okay. Right, next exploitation. Because in our country, in any area, you will see and you can see in our country, we will see exploitation of women, but way of exploitation is different. Okay, the Constitution prohibits women trafficking, forced labor, and employment of the children under 14 years of age. These rights say if provide employment of the children under 14 years of age, then can investigate. Then will be investigated. Okay, in this cases, if are doing. Okay, if it is doing, work is doing, then can be investigated and will be investigated if its work are doing. Next is coming right to freedom of religion. About the religion, let's see, religious freedom is provided to all citizens. You can say in other words, you can explain what religious freedom is provided to all citizens, not only one particular person. So you can say our state cannot cannot promote only one particular religion. Okay. Even in other word, we can say our state, if we want to promote religion, then can all citizens, all region people, all people, region of all people, then can promote. Okay, only one particular region, then any state cannot promote. Okay. Next are coming culture and education rights. Culture and education rights. Educational right must be in any country. This right, education rights must be in any country. Area of the world, in any country must be education rights. Culture is a different historical background. Okay, but this is necessary, compulsory. Next, see, right to constitutional remedies. This is say if these five rights are violated by the state, then you can move the court. If you believe that any of their fundamental rights means six, you can say five fundamental rights have been violated by the state, then you can move and you can complain and the front of the court. Okay, this was you can say this was rights. How many? Six rights. But last rights tells us if any of the if any persons have been violated of fundamental rights, then you can move court. Here, police stations depend on you. The judiciary is independent of the executive, of the legislative. It's compulsory, and also also judiciary is accountable to the our Indian Constitution. Okay, fundamental rights are the basic rights as known as also basic rights granted by the Constitution to its people. Because basic rights what for? Who are person? We, you, and our public. The protect means basic rights protect the people from the misuse of the powers of the states. Then they should protect. Okay, this was six rights of basic rights. This was last. That's it.